Alright, we just got done watching Young Sheldon.
Welcome!
Season 1, Episode
6.
This episode was called
A patch, a modem, and a Xanax.
Is that the same thing?
Xantac and Xanax are the same thing.
One and the same thing. They both make my belly feel pretty comfy after I've had too much acidic
I've
food.
had too many ulcers and
Yeah. So where would you want to start with this episode?
I want to start with this by saying this is probably my 30th listen to Discovery by Daft.
Yes, we're also reviewing Discovery by Daft.
This is their second studio release.
It's from 2001.
Their follow-up to the 1997 album Homework, which was their breakout album, which was more of a house.
Yeah, a much more traditional
French
electronic record.
And this song,
the headbanger tradition.
This song pushed them from house music to dance pop music.
Absolutely. When this record has been soundtracking the summers of pseudo
Summers, clubs, everything.
And you'd be hard pressed to find people that don't agreeably find Discovery by Daft Punk to be at least a very listenable, catchy, and fun record. Now, where I would connect this record to this episode of Young Sheldon would not be with what I just said, but it would be with the fact that this record is about discovery. And I think, it's these guys hard worked and did their listening and found out a way to create music that put a new ecstasy in people. Much like Sheldon sees NASA, the same way that Daft Punk perhaps sees the Hollywood pop music industry, and goes, I'm ahead of their time. And that's the connection.
And the companion piece to Discovery, as we all know, is HL 5555, which was the anime about space travel, aliens. Discovery plays with that in the sense of alien space travel, and a little moniker and Easter egg for the Discovery spacecraft by NASA in 1992, which is a very big, prominent part of this Young Sheldon episode.
Absolutely.
NASA space travel.
Considering this takes
Space
place
X,
just a bit before that. And this episode pulls some crazy strings towards the end.
You will not believe this plot twist.
And so this episode essentially starts Sheldon sitting in class. He gets his sort of like default high school visit from somebody who works at NASA.
I'm serious.
And Sheldon
serious.
shows off much stronger understanding, sincerely, of rocketry than the fellow from NASA does.
And when he asks the NASA guy some questions like, well, why does it cost so much money? Why don't you just
watch a movie.
Why don't you just land the rockets? Instead of having them fall into the ocean? And the guy says, well, we can't. And Sheldon asks why. And he shuts Sheldon up by giving him a NASA catch.
Which is incredibly patronizing from what we as the audience have understood about Sheldon.
He's
beyond that. He doesn't want a little patch.
As everyone knows, Sheldon.
Everyone's fine.
From now on, I think we should drop the young Sheldon. Because I think Sheldon, our character Sheldon, he doesn't want to be seen as young Sheldon. He's not young Sheldon.
Yeah.
The show is
I
Sheldon.
heard some shit about Dave.
He understands his paperwork problems with being 9 years old, but any other issues with being 9 years old, this kid isn't having. He's just Sheldon.
No,
he's only young Sheldon because he can't, as he tries to do in this episode, to fund his research. He tries to put a double mortgage on his parents' house over the phone, and he's doing a pretty good job. And they say, "Oh, it's so cute, whatever," but he's doing a good job. And he goes, "Yes, I am 9 years old."
And they're going for it. They're going to give him the
Seems
double
like
mortgage.
it. Seems like
and then Sheldon's mother comes in and presses presses in the phone to hang up. It takes place back in 1934.
If you look like James Dean,
Yeah, they dial it.
Yeah, 34. This takes place 33.
I think 33.
33. Yeah.
But are you on your way?
But yeah, basically this episode centers around his obsessive, ability to crunch numbers, and the majority of this episode is essentially centered around Sheldon trying to solve this rocketry problem that this jerk NASA guy that came to his school presented him with.
Luckily, thankfully, we got another appearance by Mima.
Mima was just present throughout the whole episode, just to provide some actual
peso in the bra.
Peso in the bra, yeah. Sheldon goes to Mima, goes to Grandma, and says, "I need $2,000 for a nice Mac."
She knocks, and this is a little throwback to we'll throw to the future. It's like Back in the Future. She knocks on the door, and he's like, Mima, and she opens, and he says, "Hey, Mima, how much money you want to get when you die?" and she shuts the door in his face. And then he knocks Mima, and then he's like, "Do you want to try that again?"
Yeah.
And he's like, "I need money for a computer. He needs $13 million." $3
million.
Hey, you talking about young Sheldon right now?
We're talking about young Sheldon.
I was watching that show I was just watching that.
Did you
show.
see episode 6?
I did actually. That's pretty recent.
Is this Vinny?
Hey,
Sailor Moon guy?
yeah. What's up with this? You got some weird effects.
Sure, whatever. But so what did you think about this episode? Who?
This is episode 6 you're talking about, right?
Episode 6.
Not
yeah.
I remember
the NASA.
something.
NASA.
NASA. I mean, I remember seeing something about Elon Musk in this episode.
Oh well, let's look. Well, yes, for sure, we'll get there though.
The name sounds
Well, that
familiar.
was shocking.
That name
I saw
sounds
something.
familiar.
Well, where are you in the episode? You were talking about the episode.
We're talking about Mima, and he wants money when she dies.
Mima is drunk.
And
Mima dies.
No, he wants money when Mima dies.
Yeah,
Oh.
he asks her.
So,
he's looking
For his
computer.
computer, right?
Yeah.
So it's dinner time, and Sheldon's like, "I'm not eating anything," and he's like, "Hey, what's wrong, Sheldon?" His dad's asking.
Oh,
What's
I
wrong.
remember.
He's
Well,
like-
he was
So
nervous.
I'm
He
just
felt
thinking about the weight and trajectory of a rocket for it to land properly.
Yeah.
And Mima says, "Me too."
Well,
and he
look,
looks
this
over to
is
Mima
why.
like- And he's like, "Oh, Mima gets me," and she does
Yeah.
because Mima's
Did
a
he
secret
think he
genius.
had an ulcer
She's
in
a
this
secret genius,
episode?
and like that was a joke. But she's showing that she's like mom and dad. Yeah, sure, he's a little bit socially inept, but
All right.
goddamn, this kid is
Well,
great.
And
God
this is the
damn.
track.
Good lord,
This is the
Yeah.
track. This is the track Digital Love, the
Ah,
third track on
yes.
Discovery. And this
What?
this is the part
Discovery.
of the anime, I'll say, when our hero character is having a dream in his bed about the female guitarist in the band Interstellar. And in this dream, he's imagining
He's
himself
dancing right
floating,
beside her.
and they're having a very loving moment. And they're
I
both.
was gonna say something. You know how Sheldon was having those ulcers, right?
Sheldon has 5
but he
ulcers.
doesn't. But stress. So he was stressing about this
Because he
NASA
knows that
thing.
NASA.
He
And
didn't really have
I-
ulcers.
but he didn't have
He did,
ulcers,
he
and
did,
that's
he did.
because
He really did.
He really did because the guy gave him this Zantac. Like he literally.
But no, but that's that's a meditation on like the era. That's the Reagan era.
When
that's what
I-
no, that's what that
No,
is.
was
this
younger,
is pre-Reagan. This is
I
like-
used to get stressed
This
out
is
at a
this
young age.
no. This is Reagan era.
This is
You have
1932.
stomach aches at a young
Oh,
age.
it's
LBJ.
sorry, 32, not 82.
This is LBJ.
Right, 32 LBJ. Let me look that up. Right.
Okay.
Oh no,
So
that was
he's a little
that was
kid.
Abraham Lincoln.
Well,
Vampire
Shut up.
Hunter.
hey,
Wait,
look,
yeah.
When you're a young kid, you have a stomach ache, you're
Fuck
stressed
off,
out.
man.
You're stressed out and you have a stomach ache, man, it feels like an ulcer.
Yeah, so his dad's
And
like,
if
Sheldon,
you're
you sure?
if you're neurotic, then you definitely think you have an ulcer, and that is Sheldon. That's the embodiment of young Sheldon here.
So this song is Digital Love. Sheldon experiences a lot of digital love.
He wants a
finds-
modem. He
wants a modem so bad. He doesn't get the modem, but he does everything in his power to get his hands on some nice computers to get back at this
And,
guy and really crunch numbers.
Another thing about this episode kind of alludes
digital
to,
love.
it alludes to the fact that Sheldon actually created AOL, America Online. So it's a little Easter egg for all you
Yeah, Sheldon invented AOL.
all the BBT heads out there.
I'm a BBC head, and you know who they talk about a lot is Elon Musk. And I remember seeing Elon Musk in this episode.
I think I saw Elon Musk on the cast list on IMDb, but I don't know. Was he in this episode?
He was. All right, so this episode, Sheldon crunches his numbers, and he sends off his. This is actually like you know we're at whatever we're saying, but there was the most potent thing I got.
What
out of
was
this episode.
that?
What was
You
that?
just said nothing.
Oh, it was.
You
It's,
said,
it's,
whatever we're
I've maybe
saying.
had one too many of these dark fruit ciders. Hey, buddies. All right, let's wrap this up. But basically, what I'm saying is, so this episode,
There's an Elon Musk part in there.
Mima,
Elon Musk.
Yeah. No.
Elon
So
Musk.
Sheldon
It's an innovator.
sends all of his workout in this nice little like classic '80s binder.
His
of
dad
research.
drives him to.
Well, you ever watch
No,
Ned's
let me- I'll get there.
Declassified School Survival Guide, which you could also go to Ned's Declassified School
It's the
Survival Guide
same.
reviews.
It's the same drill style we use in all
something.com.
movies, like
Yeah.
Ned's
Butterfly
Declassified
Effect.
School
Yeah.
Survival Guide.
Same
Heather.
drill.
But he had a Ned's Declassified School
Maybe.
Survival Guide kind of notebook. You know, the white and black pattern. I don't know what that's
Yeah.
called, but it's
Yeah.
one of those classic notebooks like Ned's Declassified School Survival Guide. And Elon Musk was reading it, and I went, "Whoa, I like."
Well, okay, you just skipped and ruined it, man. Oh
I'll
man.
crop that out.
Yeah.
What are you talking
Sure.
about? I watched the fucking
You're a
episode.
hologram.
No, we missed it. So Dad eventually just goes, "All right, Sheldon, if you're going to keep
Sheldon gets
being."
an ulcer because he's like stressing out about it.
He's stressing out because they're
Yeah,
not
these guys are
responding to him. He
talking
sends
about
it to
a
NASA,
bunch
and then he's like, "We're going to Houston. I'm going to drive you to
Houston.
fucking
He
NASA."
says to young Sheldon, Houston, we have a problem.
It's a waste of time.
He says that.
That's
Like,
great.
get to
right?
the point. Get to the exciting stuff. Get to the.
So he
Get to the epitome of
drives
what's
there. He drives
good
there,
and
and you
dope
want
about
you
this.
want to meet the guy.
These guys
and
are
say,
talking about
He meets the
nothing
guy
right now.
who came to his elementary school.
What do you think these guys are
And he
talking
chews
about?
him out, and he uses the chalkboard, and he's standing on a nice little desk because he's a small little 9-year-old boy. And he breaks out down all the math, and he goes, "Yes, this is theoretically possible. We can't do this with the amount of money we have." And then Sheldon looks at him and he goes, "Well, I guess it's because I'm ahead of your time."
But prior to this,
Recap.
before Sheldon gets a chance to, he goes there and he's not
That's
seeing
not
you.
what
He
we're
won't
doing.
see them. And the dad says, "You know what?
I
I've got
know,
enough." He
I'm
busts
getting
through there.
crucial points,
The
right?
security
And he just
I'm
chooses
getting-
security
Boom.
guard comes. And he
Point.
throws the security guard over his
Point.
head.
Right, that's
His
right.
dad's like 6'2",
I'm
300
big
pounds,
guy.
big guy, strong guy.
And
And he's like, "You either talk to my son now, you'll deal with me."
No
And then he calls the
respect
receptionist
around
saying,
here.
"You bring him in right now." So Sheldon's ahead of his time. He was born in the wrong generation.
Well, that's what he
And
said.
what we're
He said
saying
he
is
was ahead of his time.
this is why I almost feel uncomfortable calling this series Young Sheldon. We should just call it Sheldon.
That's so right.
And at that, I think so. This episode ends. It flashes forward to
April 8th.
April 8th,
2017.
2016,
2035.
2035,
What are you
2900,
And
and
2025 on the Mars landing. So it's a Mars landing. SpaceX is landing on Mars. And then it cuts to the scene of Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is opening up Sheldon's journal. And then someone
it's
knocks.
actually Elon Musk. Like no
Like,
joke.
literally
Like, no
Elon
joke.
Musk.
It's for real Elon Musk.
And then he opens up the journal, and then someone knocks on his door.
No. Keith Barr, excellent music producer. Keith Barr. We're talking about Elon Musk actually shows up at the end of this episode of
I'll
Young
tell you,
Sheldon.
shows up
Like,
at the end of
no,
this episode.
You
It's
can-
Snoop Dogg
Vinny,
playing
Vinny,
Elon Musk.
Vinny, you can joke.
I
Elon
was
Musk is
talking
actually
about
in
Elon
Young
Musk.
Sheldon.
I
Okay,
said- I
Elon
already
Musk
said that.
actually showed up in Young Sheldon.
Why are you acting like that's news? I said that's fucking 5
What's
minutes ago.
real news? What's fake news? What's
Oh,
up?
no, you're acting like that's a new thought.
All right, thank you for watching Young Sheldon season episode 6.